I have to make a video. The light is marvelous, amazingly enough. I set it pretty low. I have some light here. Maybe I should switch on this light. Wow. I don't know. Move it right here. I have watched your video where you say that you're not gay, and you obviously mean that you are gay by the way you react to it. I have my doubts that you're gay, or maybe you weren't gay at the time. And I was thinking maybe you're bringing this Marius to me. His mom said that she loved me. I don't know if she means so. But I don't know, he has blocked me because I posted naked pictures and he didn't want to see the naked pictures. And then he leave his Instagram free for everyone to watch. And there's something crazy about it. That is, he posts pictures and he obviously delete the picture because you cannot delete upload of the picture. You have to delete, and he put my comment in the thing and people comment again because he has the access to my password. I'm not gonna say my password because I don't want to. Maybe I should change it. But I changed my Twitter password and somehow he get my Twitter password, or he thief my phone or something. And it's not in here in the Twitter thing. I don't know. I have thought about how to put a bigger screen in this computer like this. And if you make the distance in the sides and the top smaller, you can put a bigger screen. And I don't know if Apple have changed the computer or not, and it's completely new. And the screen is bigger, and I'm freaking out because my computer is the same. The screen is completely new, and the camera right now is has a new glass in top, and this is why it's completely new. There is gonna be the festival of Valladolid, and it's gonna be on Sunday, the 22nd of October. I'm gonna be in the festival because I didn't think I will be in the festival because I posted the film. I didn't do any work at all. I do a film out of the box and really quick in very short time. They never answered me. They never answered to people, I guess. And afterwards all my videos get changed because apparently you're not supposed to release what any content of the festival. I don't know if it's from that or from the complaining of the mayor house or whatever. And I don't know if Jarl is traveling to here, if Mario is loving me. Oh, my life is so complicated. And the part I hate is that he's traveling. Jarl, I think, is traveling in this train, and I'm going like, I don't love you, because I don't feel he's saying of Pablo, I love you. I would love to hear that. And he's trying to hide everything, and he's far away from everything. And the truth is that I think, and I strongly think, that he will find who his love is, which is love in a bottle, which is Conrad. They find a boy in a ball in a can, in a tin can, was Conrad. And I don't know, I have talked with someone. I believe it was Steve Jobs, but I don't know if it was Steve Jobs. It was my father, and we talked for a while. And he created these marvelous things. He sent me emails. He sent me many things. I don't know if I'm the kid of Steve Jobs' son, who is supposed to be a woman, or if I'm the king of Spain. I don't know who I am, and it's disturbing. And my mom is not giving me answers. She's hiding everything. I could be even John Lennon's son, which it doesn't make sense. But uh, people have told me I'm John Lennon's son, and I freak out, and I went like, how? And I have met Yoko Ono in the street, and she told me basically that I have to make the movie of John Lennon and James Dean. But what I talk, I have to figure first place the story. I have to sit in front of the camera of the computer and start writing. And I don't have the time because I'm studying and I'm wasting my life, obviously, because I don't want to be doing that. And the truth is that I don't want to open the shop again because I won't make any money. So the thing is, if I get to the festival, I will make money because people will watch a movie that I I don't want to watch again because I watch it through the period, and it's a linear movie that goes through time, and you can travel through time of what I feel through the time, and it's not repeating at all because even it's the same feeling and talking about the same feeling evolves in time. The feeling, it's like, for example, I was in love with Eric and I break up with him would take me forever to break up with him, and now I have Eric who is commenting and saying wonderful things about me because he wants to be with me. But I don't know if I want to be with him. He was the best person for my love, and he was my real boyfriend, and he was okay for me, but he's far away. Then I have this boyfriend that I started dating who was called Lily Max, and he told me all the time to block my stop seeing people on Instagram, no, on Grinder, and be with him alone. And I do it for a while and I stopped seeing people, but once I decided that I wanted to have a relationship with someone else and give some time to the relationship, and he didn't understand it and he break with me. I think this was the case. It wasn't that I told to his mom that he was gay or something and he freak out. Well, afterwards I meet a woman who is called Mete Married, I think is the word. And she told me that I will marry a guy that is the prince, the third on succession of the prince of Sweden, because he always told me he was from Sweden. And I don't know. I think I love him, and we have a relationship. And he was 12, I think, or 13. He told me he kept changing all the time, numbers and everything. I could have checked, but I don't remember when we meet for the first time. And then I meet I afterwards I decided I was searching online all the time for finding my boyfriend because he told me he was a king, and I keep searching for Danish kings, Swedish king, and all the kings in the world. I didn't find him because he have changed a lot, and he decided with me that he won't have pictures while he was a minor, and he didn't have any pictures. And I look online on the web page, and 2012 he had his face, and I didn't have this laptop, so it's previous to that because I had my this iPhone. We start dating when I have this iPod. I think I bought it that Christmas, and we start talking. We talk online on my old computer, and I don't know. I think it's crazy how you post something here, you tell your email, and people start talking to you. And with MSN, I had my conversation with people. With Skype, everything broke up and no one talks to me. But I wish I could talk with people and I have an open conversation about my blog. Now I have it person to person, and people walk in the street and talk me what they think about stuff, and they travel from nowhere. I don't know, they even say it in English and Spanish or whatever, and they tell me things who are very amazing and very interesting to the topic and really relevant. And I have to open something like a questioning thing. I have a questioning thing at the time. People send me questions, very interesting questions. But afterwards, I realized all the questions were asked for the same person, is my ex boyfriend. And I don't know. Maybe my ex boyfriend is the owner of this Russian roulette thing because he's from Russia. But he told me he was from Sweden. Could be from Russia. He was, and then we start over and over. But I was dating. I was in Santander at the time, I believe, and we start dating. And I talk with him standing up in the table, and he left me this USB who is Teleca USB with pictures of a plane, and I deleted, and I gave him the USB, and he wasn't there, and I don't know. I don't know. And there is a time that I tell that it will enter in the Secret Service of Intelligence of Spain. I ran for a while in my in my in my I don't think I'm the secret agency services. It doesn't make sense. It makes sense to me somehow, but it doesn't make sense now because it doesn't make sense at all. And because I will have money, I don't have money. But I have discovered things and fixed things, and things have changed. And I don't know if it has to do with my Twitter account or everything, because I had emails with someone, and that someone I believe is Steve Jobs, and maybe it's my father. And he talked with me, and he stopped talking to me when he died. And actually, the year that he died, the kid who was talking to me stopped talking to me. So I don't know if he was paid for him or not, or he paid his internet or something, and or even if it's a recording of someone that's out of the blue. And I don't know anything, and it's getting long, and it's gonna take forever to upload this video. And I wanted to upload in one bit and not take 20 minutes to upload. Maybe I should change the quality. Um, so I will. I won't marry anyone, I think, and I won't have a life. A friend, all the people tell me you will end marrying someone, and that person doesn't want to tell me that he loves me, and it's very hard for me, and it makes me nerves, like French people say, touch my nerves with a knife, and more than one knife with fingers going like this with nails, long nails. It's what I feel, and I see it in my head, and I don't know why he does that, but he does it. And in the other hand, I have my job issues that I have worked for IKEA and for Apple for a very long time, and they have never received money. I don't know if they're copying me, if I'm working there, and it's kind of annoying. I don't know if someone who works there see my stuff and bring us to reality. And I have decided not to stop uploading things and leaving it here in the computer. And since he has access to my computer, or I believe he has access to my computer, he can see everything. But maybe I could be wrong, and it couldn't be the case. Henrik Pratt has issues with his job, I believe, because you would not find by Henrik Pratt any furniture. You can find by Pratt, who means street in 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 Belgian language, I believe. I don't know. What will happen to me? IKEA has announced me, and they can. Seriously, they in the previous time they sent me an email saying you don't want us, you don't want you, but at the moment they don't send me anything. They only send me the letter saying that they have received the candidatura or whatever, or they're asking for job, and they never send me the email saying we don't want you. And I hate that message. Keeps on sending over and over. And I don't know. I think of designing the Apple Watch, and I wanted to do something like curvy stuff, and the line of this thing really thin to have a better way. And I have created a clock for a wall, and maybe they can create in smaller size a thing for a watch. But it won't be the conventional watch. And I think I have in my house some candy from Denmark, I believe, or Sweden or Norway. I don't know where it's from, but it tastes like salt, and it's here for a while. And I think it's from my ex-boyfriend because we talk a lot about watermelon. No, oh, I can't remember the name. The name in Spanish is nubes, clouds, and They're very small and they're different. They're very weird. And they aren't old, they're new, they're fresh. So they have been here for maybe one day. And my father is traveling a lot, so maybe he is in this national resort of Mass. I have the keys here from the shop. Maybe we can make something with it. Or maybe if I win the Festival of Valladolid and I win the Oscar, this movie is gonna get views. I hope. And people can see it for free, but I will get paid for the publicity. Sorry for receiving this publicity, especially the previous one, who I believe is the one who make more money. But I will make money from the publicity, and you can see the sea for free. That's the thing. Or maybe I win the prize of the lottery. It's like people are saying in the bus from working in several companies. And I don't know, I say to all the people when I was in the interview that it wasn't an interview, it was I went to the supermarket and I started drawing things, and I asked for a paper, and with a crayon from IKEA I draw a lamp and furniture and everything, and they keep the plans, and I asked for a manager. No, the manager came actually, and he sees the thing and he went, "Do you want to work in IKEA?" And I say yes, and I say I wanted to receive the money in 5 years, or or get married and have the money, but I never get married. I never passed 5 years, so I never received the money. And I give the address of my cousin, and my cousin is receiving text messages or whatever, and he's receiving stuff of the company saying money in paper, I believe. But I have talked with him, and we have never talked openly about this issue. And I think it's time. He has joked a lot about the ecology of IKEA. That is not ecology because people throw away the cupboards and everything, and they change. But you can have a cupboard for a long time. It's like this computer. You can have the like a computer for a very long time. Maybe you can change the interior components and have a new computer, because the most expensive and the most polluting product is to produce the metallic part. And this is why I think they should create an interior change and make the computer completely new. Change a couple of products and then have a computer, or change the screen, because you actually haven't, it hasn't changed in the past. Computer changed a lot, but now computers doesn't change that much. For example, what I will change of this computer is the camera, that is now changed by the Festival of Valladolid or Apple, I don't know. And I want to change the keyboard, but it's because it doesn't sound to me. And I definitely want to change the RAM, and that's it. And I think I have here a festival. It's gonna be, it was on my table, and it's about pictures. I don't know. I think I think and I strongly think that I will find an answer whilst I keep thinking, and the answer never comes, and I keep waiting and waiting and waiting and getting so annoyed and I asked him to tell him to this called Paris Hilton and tell to Paris Hilton that he want to get a plane or a bus. Maybe she can pay the plane, but maybe it's not the case. And because he had so much money, and maybe a plane who costs 600 euros or something like that, it won't be a big thing for her. Or maybe he can come in buses or in trains or whatever, and we can meet each other and say, "Hello, my love. I wish I was with you, and we are together." I don't know. I think Marius is not having these issues with him regarding of money. I think it's simply that he doesn't want to come out of the closet, and he's forcing me to live a life that I don't want to live, and it's very hard for me. But I think it's hard for him also. So I don't know. Bye.